Whoa, and welcome back to Slice and Dice. I'm recording ahead. I'm like actually super into loot mode now. I don't know. The last few runs being losses has kind of reinvigorated my want to play this game. It's really got me going. But, uh, yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna play a run. Maybe even two. I want to stick it out with basic. I feel like the problem with playing these other party comps is it gets to be a little too variable for me. I know we've been talking about doing high variance, low variance, stuff like that. I think having a nice foundation lets me learn a lot better. I can learn things like how to play specific fights with specific team comps. There's too much variance if I'm jumping comps a bunch for me. And I want to try, I didn't really say this, but in the back of my mind, I do kind of want to try to go for a #1 spot in loot mode. I think I can do it. It just takes a few losses and a few learning moments before you really get there. So let's give it a spin. I just want you to know that my confidence and my faith are not shaken. I also want you to know I got new pads for my headphones because the other ones were all torn up, and now everything sounds so weird. That's gonna take me a little bit. I gotta get used to it. Anyway, to me, this is a pretty obvious pick. The thing that jumps out to me here is Sticky Fingers. Let's see if it really is Sticky Fingers. I think so. Ruffian is pretty negatively impacted by it. It's real. I'm not opposed to playing a cool like 1% comp, but Sticky Fingers is a good middle of the road curse. So let's go over each of these. Monster Shields is not playable. Making the monsters tankier for these teams is really bad in the mid game. Ghostly Monsters, same thought. I almost picked this yesterday, but I am not down. I have talked myself out of it. Depleted Spells is like maybe. I don't think so, though. I feel like this has... You don't know how your run's gonna go, and if you have to play through mana generation, then Depleted Spells fucks you. So I think you go Sticky Fingers, and then it's fine. Sometimes it's going to be bad. I think a lot of the time it's going to be good. Is this turned up? Hold on. No, it's that my audio quality is just, for me, is a lot louder. Because I've got the new headphones. Well, not new headphones, but the new ear pads, I should say. Anyway, yeah, I hope you're doing well out there. I have been good. I've been playing Path of Exile lately in my free time. That game has been fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. I think about halfway through. You know, you don't really finish that game, but undo just for safety's sake. There you go. It's one of those infinite treadmill games, which is good for me. It's kind of what I want. We should play Leather Vest and not Doll here is my feeling. I think Doll does not have a good use case, and I want to maybe give it to Ruffian, but Ruffian, if he's... Actually, this should go to Squire. Because if Ruffian's taking damage from Pain, we should probably end up redirecting it via Squire. But actually, +1 on Clumsy for the Thorn would have also been a valid thought. My main concern here is when this happens on turn 1. I think Sticky Fingers Cultist might actually put me into a bit of a dire position. Now that I'm looking at it. You do here. I can save you. Acceptable. Actually, not acceptable. Great turn. Learn, Thrike, or Clumsy Shoes. Clumsy Shoes is not bad. This is really good on a lot of the scary bosses, like Troll, and basically just Troll, but Troll is like really scary. So I'm down to play that. Now you can't play this and then target... It doesn't count if they're in the back, right? So it's not a play here, but if there's ever a spot where it's viable, I should play it. It's like a big difference to have Clumsy Shoes. I'm gonna go ahead and let Ruffian block for Clumsy here. Oh my god, Clumsy, no! Oh no. That's alright. I don't think I'll gaze, I'll just let Clumsy roll down. The good news is I don't have anything like sickly to deal with, I don't have anything particularly scary. It's just sometimes my turns are bad. I think this curse is looking worse by the second, I will say. Looking less and less playable as time goes on. Because like, how do I reconcile the fact that sometimes I'm just going to low roll and die? That's a good question. Probably by getting a top bot replacer like R item 32C DCD. That's very good. is excellent. And that has to go on Cultist for sure. My top bot replacers are the angle. You could almost get everyone's HP equalized, which is cool, but it doesn't quite work out. And Clumsy just kind of clumsies herself, but we could maybe be playing... Okay, here's your crazy plan if I end up losing here. Here's your wild thought. You move the leather vest off of Squire over to like... No, okay, never mind, it doesn't work. You have to like kill Ruffian and then you get Clumsy Shoes Mystic for +1 mana. It doesn't make any sense. When you think about it, it doesn't make any sense at all. Let me just roll. I think I see the line forward here. I think what you're doing on this turn is playing 3 mana, heal shield. Burst, kill wolf, redirect. Yeah. That'll do. And then we should cut when we can. It's good to do. Good to convert 1 mana to 2 damage when we have the opportunity to do so. This is 5, so you need 1 more. And then we can do here. I could kill Squire to win the fight this turn, but I think I'm fine with just leaving it. I think we shouldn't have too much trouble against 1 wolf. Yeah, especially if he fucks up his cleave like that. I could have had trouble though with bad sticky fingers timing. Well, I didn't, so I guess I don't need to sweat it too much. I'm gonna burst Clumsy. I think that this position is fine, but this position isn't actually fine, because what if Clumsy fucks up? I shouldn't play like that, man. That's why I'm losing these runs. That is such a mistake. I can't be doing that. There was definitely a better play. Sapphire for Clumsy is good. I really like to cover up 1 Caltrop here. It's quite good. Although Clumsy with sticky fingers is not hurting herself as much as normal. As much as you would expect. I wasted the damage. It's just like that, yeah. And then top goblin so we can cut. It is nice to not have like an extra enemy or a clock ticking down to like a 3rd turn enemy. It's nice to be able to just take these fights at my leisure. I feel like there's usually a lot of pressure on you in this mode. Diving Suit Clumsy is pretty bad. Diving Suit Mystic is kind of interesting, but I don't feel like that's that good. I think it's just going to be Abacus. Nothing too crazy, but this is just leather vest right now. But there's a chance that it becomes something better if we get a... I don't know, maybe like a right side replacer. That was all 5 on sticky fingers, by the way. All 5 of them hit the sticky. It'll be okay. All Clumsy has to do is roll me anything, except for that. Except for that one, Clumsy. Anything else? Acceptable. Okay, and then we're gonna go 1 burst Ruffian, kill Barrel. And here, that's a double. There you go. See, I told you it'd be fine. Double Ogre? Horrifying. Just terrible news. This team does not have high enough healing for me to want to play Blood Chalice. Am I supposed to play Buckler here? I don't think so. Would you pick Buckler here? This is your first major inflection point of the run. Are you supposed to play Buckler in this spot? Does it help you in a meaningful way? It does help you with keeping Cultist and Ruffian alive. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna give it to Mystic. Normally I would skip over that and I would random. I think maybe though, because I have double pain characters, I should go for the better shielding. Also, I want you to know I did think about it. I thought about the... Cut here reasonably? It's scary. I don't think you can. I'm just gonna end. I did think about playing the Clumsy Shoes. I think it's not right here. I think maybe on Ruffian, but I don't think I would do it. We could do Big Shield Cultist. 8 mana means I kill Ogre. And that's just one going to Cultist. We could even save a mana. Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Alright, I gotta turn the music down just a touch. Please comment and let me know if the music is too quiet. I'm just paranoid that I'm like drowning myself out. I don't think I've touched my audio settings, but you know, headphone earpad change. What if also my sound settings secretly changed and I didn't notice, like my Spotify got turned up a little bit? Just humor me. Just let me know. Head Warden is not that good. I think that this is kind of bait because you're putting it onto Squire. Although it does get rid of the stickies. Maybe it's okay then. I was thinking Short Sword Clumsy, but getting rid of the stickies is probably better, yeah. I bet this evens out to be about the same. I wonder how bad this is. I think it's okay. If you hit the cleave, it's very good. If you hit a 2 damage cantrip, it's okay. Maybe I'll die for this. Who knows? It's gotta be roll for a shield. 2 mana's fine. 3 shields fine. Okay. It's a they didn't do anything permanent to me. Next turn will be better sort of turn. Next turn will be better. Tomorrow's a nicer day. Whenever the 3 ladies that are evil that live outside your door come and beat the fuck out of you, just remember, tomorrow's gonna be a better day. Except it's not gonna be a better day because I did 1 damage to Gaitha for no freaking reason, and I screwed myself. Not actually, though. It's actually fine. Well, it's not really fine, but you can do, like, 2 damage, 1 damage. Yeah. I think this is a lock 3 and then roll for a buckler or heal on Mystic and a shield on Squire sort of situation. Better than 1 shield, please. 4 shield, good. Okay. Now we can do 1 here. Squire dies if I play it this way, right? I lose half my team, so that's probably not the idea. I just wanted to look. Clumsy Shoes has already failed me. I needed it to work out for me on turn 1. I think I'm actually just dead. I don't really see how you get out of this. You just play this fight without Clumsy Shoes and it's a lot better. But I thought it would be good because on turn 1 I could get the 2 damage cleave to all. But I fucked myself with the 1 damage sticky. This should just be a 2 damage cleave into 1 burst on Gaitha. And it's still not a good spot for the record, but it's a better spot. Okay, so what's the plan here? It's gonna have to be abandoned ship on Cultist. He's definitely dead. We're just gonna cut him. And then it's like this, I believe. And Squire dies, but I'm trying to hypothesize how I get out of this. Yeah. I think I get out of this by dying fast and going next. If I wasn't getting weakened on Mystic, maybe. I don't even necessarily, like, you can just look at this and go, yeah, clumsy shoes fucked me here, but also, did it really? I don't know. This fight just didn't feel very winnable to me. Just take me away. Let's go again. I didn't feel too good about that fight anyway, so it doesn't feel like I lost because of clumsy shoes, but I think that fight was just losing and clumsy shoes didn't help. But I had to do something. Sticky Fingers Ruffian I think is a no-go. That's what I'm getting out of that, because what I have to do in that fight is I have to be able to roll Ruffian down for a 5 every turn. And Sticky Fingers fucks him out of that. So, that's what I'm taking away from that one. Every fight is a lesson. So here's the lesson I'm gonna learn. I don't even need to take this one. I think Wanded Student is a no-go. I think that you can't completely invalidate student's existence with Wanded. You know what I should have done in that last round? I should have moved the R item to the Ruffian. That's what I needed to do. R item to Ruffian, and then... yeah, something like that. Oh, anyway, I think this is a reroll. I don't like any of these curses. Item Poison is not playable. Big Hitter is not playable. Skulk is not playable, and Add Wisp is not playable. So which of these is the most playable of the not playables? It's Add Wisp or Big Hitter 7. Big Hitter 7 means that if I fight a Slate, I'm just going to lose, most likely. Unless I get some sort of cantrip idea going. And most of the bosses are just going to kill me. Like, if I fight the hand, it's just game over. I guess it has to be Add Wisp. And we just hope it doesn't do anything scary on the first 2 turns while we stabilize. But, yeah, I think there was stuff I could have done in that run, but I think it was still hard. But, like, I don't think what I did was wrong, right? I think that it's easy to just point and go, oh yeah, well that was obviously stupid in hindsight. But if that had worked out for me and I had rolled like a cleave on turn 1 into a cleave on turn 2, that would have looked amazing. And that's not even that far out of the realm of possibility to hit. That's not like I'm asking for a miracle, you know? So, I don't hate it. You know what I really think? I think I'm fucking sick of seeing this stupid ass Ruffian character, man. I'm absolutely so tired of this man. He is so dog shit. I think I'm frustrated and I'm about to just send it. When I could look for a better roll before I kill you. But 2 mana here saves him and I should roll for it. Yeah, alright. I think I'm just sick of losing and then I get into that spot and it's like, well, I should just sacrifice someone. But no, I need to take a chance. I'm in like a downward spiral, I believe. I think that I can see it. But also, I'm just so fucking tired of this stupid Ruffian character, man. He's so dog shit. Bunch of trash, no HP, and one side, but the one side kills him. Ugh. He's so bad. Give me a random. I don't want to play either of those. Yeah, but then you random in the bent fork, and it's like, why did I do this? I should take the marginal item there. What the hell? I think I might just die in this fight. That's what this looks like to me. I think I might just be dead here. 1 damage. What are you dying to? Rat? I can kill the rat. And then... got a burst mage. I can't let him die. Why did I go after this guy? I don't know. Just leave 2 mana in the tank. It's been so many runs now that I've lost in a row without any real hope, honestly. I'm starting to worry that maybe I am, in fact, doomed to wander this mode forever. Now Cranberry's playing this shit too, and he's like, oh ho ho, I won 2 in a row, and he's fucking making fun of me too. And I'm like, yeah, honestly, you know what I said to him? I said, hell yeah, dude. I too was overconfident like you once. I too started my time with loot mode winning 2 in a row and going, wow, I guess this shit's gonna go by quickly. Hopefully he does not get trapped in eternal hell. Good luck to Cranberry. I think he won 2 in a row anyway, I don't know. He didn't tell me exactly, but he said it was not one that he won. He won more than one game is what he told me. Why did I lock this? You see, this is just a stupid decision. Why did I lock this? And then think I'm gonna, what, poke Ruffian? Yeah, man. Good idea. That's just me. I should have rolled for 1 mana so that I could burst there. That's just my fault. Oh, these are not good. I think you're supposed to pick Bowl. This is not good, but it can be good in the future. Also, Thorn Wisp is really frightening. At least we have Lost here. But Thorn Wisp is not a great fight. How am I saving Squire here? Well, I'm probably locking this 1 and then rolling for a 2 shield of some description. Yeah. I'm gonna go there. Kill one of the 2 thorns. And then they double, or there's eliminate Lost. Have I mentioned how much I fucking hate Ruffian yet? Have I brought that up lately? How much I loathe his existence? I think if you do this... Yeah, it's not even enough. So I'll just roll for a better side setup. Acceptable. That doesn't seem right. And then 1 burst to Squire? Okay. I shouldn't burst the Wisp there. That's not correct. I feel like I've been trapped in this run for my whole life. Let me out. It's fight 4. I feel like I've been here for an hour. We can get a nice little liquor play here. We can do... Who's this for? It's probably for Mage. Nice. And then, hell yeah, baby, ×1. Alright, Bramble. You and me. The poison round start is not great, and we added a Wisp. Also not great. What are the odds I just lose to Bramble here? I need to be able to say at the end of this fight, if I die, at least I did my best, right? I need to make sure that each of my rolls makes sense to me. I need to explain why I'm rolling. And I think I'm just rolling for raw damage right now out of a Squire. I don't care about the talk to the hand side. And then we're gonna go 2, and we're going to have to target Bramble, I'm pretty sure. But maybe I should take the Wisp down first. I think so. Because if I don't, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna run out of time. At the end, I'm gonna run out of sides and the bones are gonna swarm me. 1 poison is all it takes for Bramble to fall over. In 11 turns or so. But... that's okay. I can maybe keep Squire up by restoring. If I just shield himself. Heal 1 cleanse is good to save Squire. Because Bramble's on the clock now. Oh. Okay. Okay. Bramble's on 2 HP. Lost has like 2 sides to win this fight without me losing half my team. Come on, Lost. Fuck you, Lost. I think Power Stone is not very good. I don't really think it does anything for me, does it? What do you think Power Stone does here? It's gotta be nothing. So and Square Wheel I think is bait. Give me a random. Blast Water. Alright. I don't hate it. Makes me a little more survivable. Which matters. I'm rolling for defensives now here. Yeah, great dodge, great 1 mana. A shield please, Ruffian. It's okay. And then we just let this blind guy walk out. Can I win this fight? Probably. I don't know, why are you asking me? I look like I have all the answers. You're taking 3, you're taking 5. This is 8 damage. So I have to shield 8 or effective HP increase of 8. I could kill this Bones and then he's taking 4. Can I kill that Bones? Let's roll. This looks like it might just be a defeat. I let the blind flee turn 1. I kill this Bones. Cleave, poke, execute. Redirect. Burst, no pain. Okay. Half my team is gonna be dying here, but I can make 2 mana and then I'm not dying anymore. Can also lock this, but I'm gonna roll once for 2 mana, please. That's lethal if I want to trade Ruffian or Squire away. It's a good idea, I think. It's exact lethal. I think that with Ogre, though, you don't really get to be afraid. Like, you don't get to be greedy here, is what I should say. If I don't pressure him there, I think I'm never going to. Ash brings me focus on the heal side, cleave on the heal side. I think this is a real idea. Give me cleave, heal, 3 vitality. That's a really good side. That's something to be doing in a fight. That's something to write home about right there. You should lock this too. Uh-huh. Now we're talking. Well, not really. I mean, it's not a great turn, but it's an okay turn. I'm thinking we might be back. Maybe just a little bit. I want you to lock 1 heal or 1 mana. Okay, Ruffian, okay. I see you. I have liquor, right? Yeah, I have liquor. Okay. I don't even need to spend this mana. Should I take the pain? Nah. Which means I should actually go poke burst and shoot the quartz. I don't have any top or bottom assignment attacks, so we'll just sit. Okay. I think my Acolyte might be killed here, but let's see. I'm brain blasting. I think it's lock this to shield. Oh. Okay. If you look from this spot, we should give ourselves the best odds of Acolyte surviving here. You can unlock this. 3 vitality is a survival as long as you roll another shield, and if you don't roll another shield, then you rolled focus, which is also a survival, as long as I lock this 1. Yeah. 3 vitality plus a shield is not the ideal survival line, but it is the survival line here. So you either get 3 vitality plus a shield there, or you get 1 plus focus on quartz, which is a kill, which you can then combo with a shield to save. Although I guess if you roll the 1 shield, maybe not. Well, doesn't matter, it worked out. The guy I'm killing isn't even doing anything I care about, sorry. Wish my voice would stop doing that. I gotta stop recording shortly after I eat. That's all. Oh, one of you dies or I take the weaken. I think I have to take the weaken. This fight's a battle. This run is a battle, but I'm determined now. I'm determined to make my... I'm on my redemption arc here. I've been on some bad runs. This is the one that turns it all around for me. I almost redirected off of Ruffian here and then killed my squire. I think anti-venom is super fake. I think that terminal does nothing. I'm sorry, swap terminal. I think you can't really reliably play around this, although I bet actually, you know what? I totally can. This is an evolution moment, because normally I would just say there's no way you can plan around that. Yeah, you can. Like, it just happens. You end up on 1 HP on all your characters so often. I'm gonna slap this on Lost, and then we're gonna let like AoE damage set me to 1, and I'm gonna let Lost critical someone out of the game. I think that's the idea. Like, all I have to do is put a burst on Lost, and then it's all fine. That's not all fine, because there's still a lot of bad things happening, but... Okay, actually, I'm gonna lock the dodge. I was gonna try to set Lost to 1 here. That's really stupid. I shouldn't do that. That would put me in a bad spot. You take the dodge, you roll, you roll. We don't get anything we care about. This is a much better turn than what I was about to do to myself. I was about to make some bad choices in the tunnel vision there. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see the problem. Yeah. To poke this guy, then he gets the fully... Okay, so then we have to raise the question, is it worth it? No, but... I can just roll. I can just roll this guy. One shield, the only bad outcome. Come on, Squire. What fight is this? Fight 7? Alright. It's probably fine. I thought about swap terminaling Ruffian, but if you put that on him, he's just gonna fucking explode when he rolls the critical, when he rolls the swap terminal, I mean. He's just gonna absolutely implode into a billion pieces. He's gonna scatter across the cosmos. He's gonna wither unto dust, and the dust will become dust. It's gonna be ugly. I need to kill this wisp. Yeah, see, in the past, like, what I've been doing lately is I've just been losing a character there, you know? I've just been like, oh, well, Ruffian, you can die. That's wrong. And I've just been shortcutting for no reason. Alright. Flawed Diamond is not very good because I don't get back to full HP very often. I think Rain of Arrows is pretty good. Probably on Acolyte. Actually on Lost, and then Lost, if you hit the swap terminal, we can get... Oh, it's not even that good, actually. Never mind, never mind. This just goes on Acolyte. Because the swap terminal is only going to matter for the characters if they're on 1, right? It doesn't update, or you don't get the snapshot at 4. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. 2-1 redirect. Not so bad. Can I get Lost Alive at 1 here? I can. I'm gonna aim for the wisp. No, I'm gonna aim for... Well, the problem is the cruel being at 4. It's okay, it's just like a bunch of 2s. I'm gonna go like this. Agnes is a threat, and the bones are coming, but... Our spot is tough. I think we are in a dire position. But let's make sure we make all of our plays correct. 2 mana is good. You gotta roll this for a better than 2 roll, I believe. We can poke, burst, Gaitha, but that's not quite... We'd have to burst Cruel Gaitha, and that'll give me not even that much value, really. Doesn't even give me that much. I'm gonna go one roll. Okay. And then this is just if you X out, so be it. 5 is interesting. Once again, Ruffian is just dying by exact numbers. Just seems to be the case for him very often. Need to kill Gaitha. I need to like... This is like this is the exact problem with add wisp, by the way, is if you're in a bad fight and a wisp pumps out 2 bones, you just become worse than you were, right? Like this guy has made my position worse than it was at the start of the fight. Even with the kills I've made, I'm still not in a favored position. But I think this is where we end up. And then what? Nothing good. Here's the real problem. You get to this spot, we've done 1 damage to the 3 witches, my whole team is almost dead, and my 3 teammates that are on the bottom here are getting cleave weakened. Like, this spot is not playable, I don't think. Even you can burst Squire, you can do whatever you want. I'm dead next turn. There is no way that I'm going to survive their damage next turn. So, that seems like it's not the play. It can be... something like kill bones. This is also no good. There's no way Lost Acolyte beat Gaitha Magrat. Let's look at each idea here in its entirety. This isn't good. But this might be your best play. The problem is that I have to heal Lost too much. So instead you would probably do this. This might be our best play. And then, I don't know, maybe Agnes makes a wolf, Wisp makes a bones, Gaitha does like a... it's just, I doubt it, you know? 2 damage in the Wisp. It would be nice if I put that 2 damage into Gaitha in retrospect. Let's try, how about we kill Squire? I don't think it's very good. You burst Ruffian, you burst Mage. Yeah, so it's like 2 characters die to kill Magrat. I can leave with 4 characters alive, but Ruffian's dead. I don't know. I think everything is bad here. I think there's basically no good outcome. 3 characters alive, but you kill Gaitha, or 4 characters alive and you kill Agnes, I think is our gameplay right now. Ruffian's always dying here. That's what I got first for you. And then... oh, my whole team's on one. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... I think I'm gonna take this one. I feel like... no, I think I like most the one where I kill Magrat. I'm pretty sure that's the best line. Something's wrong. Oh no, it's like here, here, restore. I think this is our best play. I want you to know though, like I feel like this is not a fight that was very winnable. Because I think it's now time to call it. I think we're done. I don't really foresee a line that walks us back from this spot. And I don't think I made any horrible errors. This is just a very difficult fight. Maybe turn one I fucked up, but like, I remember I was like super locked in on turn one to try my best to make sure that I didn't have to have this moment at the end of, well, what did I fuck up here? Because I think the answer is nothing. I don't think I fucked anything up, really. I think it's just a brutal fight. The Wisp added, I don't know. This run can go further if I don't play Add Wisp and I play Big Hitter 7 instead. But can this run win with Big Hitter 7? I don't think so. Because how does this be? So what curse are you supposed to play here? Was there one that was pickable? Not in the second set, right? I always feel like I pick too fast on my curses. Like I always pick on the first set because the second, I almost never see second set of curses, right? But Add Wisp solo lost me this fight for sure. Like for sure, Add Wisp is the reason I lose this fight, right? Look at this. There's 3 bones here and I'm down 3 characters from these bones just beating me. That's all there is to say. Add Wisp killed me. I think there's no doubt about that in my mind. I even tried to kill the Wisp on turn 1, but I didn't roll the damage for it. Which means that I should have pivoted my damage over to hitting Gaitha, but I digress. So like, what curse are you supposed to play here? What were they? It was... Item Poison was the other one. Honestly, looking at this spot right now, I think the only curse that even gives you a chance to go past this fight is Big Hitter 7. With how this fight played with the Wisp rolling triple bones, I think the only curse that gets you out of here is Big Hitter 7, right? Because if you play Item Poison, you're dying in every fight that goes beyond turn 3. You just, like, you absolutely cannot play Item Poison in loot mode. That's a hard no. I don't feel like I need to explain to you that one. If you play Skulk on turn 1, you're taking 2 damage to all, and you're taking an extra damage on the Descend, and you're taking an extra damage on the Heavy, which I think is just going to force you to lose someone, right? And if you play Add Wisp and the Wisp makes 3 bones, you die. So I think you're supposed to play Add Wisp and you're supposed to call this unlucky. That's my judgment. I think that Add Wisp is the correct choice because there's no way you can play Big Hitter 7 and reasonably expect to finish the hand, right? But maybe you're supposed to play it because by the time you get to the hand, your run will be super broken, hopefully. Okay, let's do some more. The end of these videos is apparently just going to be like 5 minutes of me thinking while I try to talk through my choices. I'm not even worried about the hand, honestly. This is not the fight that scares me with Big Hitter 7. The enemy that I was truly afraid of when I was thinking about Big Hitter 7 was Hexia. 14 damage Descend is like... that is unplayable, and Hexia you can't really blow up in one turn. Like, Rotten doesn't matter. This guy would also be bad with the 7 damage heavy. Doesn't matter. Yeah. I think there's a lot of variables in play here. I think there's a lot of things that you can look at, but ultimately, with the 4 curses I rerolled into, I was supposed to play something in the first set. That's what you have to take away from this. But we're getting into, like, that is outside of my control, I think. I'll pick more conservatively on my curses, but I actually think that of the 8 curses I played, Add Wisp was the best one, and with the way that the dice rolled, I think that this was just always going to lose. That's what I'm actually going to end up saying off of this, I'm pretty sure. I think that if you play this run ideally, you just always lose. I don't know. What do you guys think? Timestamp with your ideas, please. Give me timestamps so that I can actually just read them easily. I don't have a good idea, though. I don't have any sort of, like, this is the big moment in loot mode where I fucked up on this run. I think I was just doomed. I think that this run is just not gonna make it. Bad turn 1, bad turn 2, no real recovery. Well, I'm gonna stop yapping. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna keep at it. I think that... How long has it been since I won a run of loot mode? That's what I want to know now. How long has it been? It's stuff. It's in here. It's history. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 runs since I last won one. It's been tough, man, but I'm feeling better. Yeah. Ad Wisp, Sticky Fingers. Sticky Fingers was bad. This was like 410, 48, 48, 416, 48. Almost half of my recent deaths have been in 48. Interesting. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.